25, Joseph Banks. At point guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, Amen Thompson. The other guard, at 6 feet 4, number 4,
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And a chance here now to look at the rookie race. Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year race. You look at Lewis. As soon as the season started, he started impacting games with his play. It's rare to see from a rookie, and that's why he's number 4 for us.
And he has had a dynamic start to his first season of NBA basketball. He might not be at the top of that list, but he has been great all the same.
Even though it's early in the season, there's no question he belongs here at this level. He's got a clear NBA skill set.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Jimmy Butler. Martin is out there with Stephen Curry. It's the eraser, and it's Lewis in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Alperen Şengün out there with Durant, and it's Banks in at the small forward position. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Butler. Shoots over KD. Banks with a rebound. Lewis against Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Curry against Thompson. Outside Butler. Lewis with it. The shot. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Thompson passes to Green. Back to Thompson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For 2. Thompson.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Now, here is Martin. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Banks. The Warriors making the shot. Outside, KD. Lets it go with the three. Drains the three-pointer.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Here's Curry. Last game out, he had 14. There's the screen. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Butler missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Lewis against Green. And Butler sends it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Can't cash in from close range. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lewis with it. Now defended by Şengün. Here's Curry with the three. Traps in the tray.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Now here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Şengün kicks to Durant. Thompson in the corner. Clock at 4. Puts up a three. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. The Warriors lead him. Here's Lewis, and Durant sends it back.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Here's Green. The Rockets with another miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And it's Martin missing. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Banks against Curry. Out to Thompson. Fires for three. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Dance and get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Just an incredible month of basketball, averaging about 26 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Curry passes to Cole. And Lewis has it in the corner. Five on the clock. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside Banks. Şengün with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. Lock at 6. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Count that one. 8 points for him.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Curry, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Green. Here's Şengün. Here's Banks. Off target with his 3. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And stolen by Thompson. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And here are the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Cole. Just his first attempt. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Durant. Over Butler. Shots good by Durant. KD's got 5.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
And here is Curry. Outside Martin. That's to Curry. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Houston. Banks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Houston again with the bucket.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Warriors trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Check in for Stephen Curry. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Rockets on defense. 6-point lead. Who is outside? Out left to the wing. Here's Coles. Offline with his 3. Rockets leading by 6. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And stolen by Banks. To the paint, here's Green, and it's Green slamming it down.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Warriors trail by 8. Butler kicks to Lewis. Back to Butler. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looks like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And the first one drops. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Martin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Right side, Jones. To the inside. Here's Bledsoe over Lewis. Kicks it out to Jones. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And the Rockets lead by 9. So it's the Warriors now. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possession.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Rockets leading by 6. Now Shepard. Pass to Bledsoe. Over Lewis. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Rayman. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. Down low, trying to find Jackson-Davis, and gets it to him.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Shepard with the ball. He has yet to score. Here's Smith. That one misses. Great D that time from Green. Now Podziemski. Pass to Lewis. On the wing, Green. Nailed from three-point land. And it's now only a 1-point Rocket lead.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. He's checked in for the Warriors. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In third, the Rockets.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Bledsoe outside. It's Jones on the wing. Back to Bledsoe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
For your Rockets, Bledsoe taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here's Rain Man, still without a basket. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
Now I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. And right now our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here is Smith. His last outing, he had 8 points. Over Green. And it's Smith missing. The Warriors trailing.
2 minutes.
Pass to Podziemski.
2 minutes.
Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Houston. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Just looking at the box score, you wouldn't think that they did enough to pull it out, but all the intangibles is where they won this ball game.
Here's Podziemski. The Rockets making the shot. To the wing on the left. This one for 3. Rockets with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Smith. Six on the shot clock. Off target on the 15-footer. Warriors shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Now Jackson Davis. Now Green. Over Jones. Off target with the jump hook.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Shepard. Bledsoe against Green. Shepard with a screen for Bledsoe. The three-pointer off the mark.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Rain Man. Nothing on the board. He gets it in there. Rain Man's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Another miss by Houston. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Durant is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Banks in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Curry. Lewis with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Lewis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Lobbed up there for Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Thompson's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Outside, Martin. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Butler deciding where to go with it. Outside for Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Şengün with the bucket.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
Golden State's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Now here's Durant after the miss from Stephen Curry. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Cole. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Lewis has got 14 points for the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
KD with it. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lewis outside. Back to Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Thompson outside. Lewis against Green. And it's blocked by Lewis. Curry against Thompson. Three-pointer, Martin. Rockets with the rebound. Banks has got his 5th rebound in this one. Rockets trail. To the middle. Thompson passes to Şengün. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Applying constant pressure on the D. Şengün is a load to handle.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
The free throw drops for Şengün. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Şengün hits them both.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Thompson, defended by Butler. Eason passes to Green. Here's Şengün. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Şengün's got 6 here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
For 2.
And he can't get the first one.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Now here's Curry. After Jalen Green's miss, 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston in the lead. In the corner, it's Eason. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Eason's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Banks. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. In second, the Rockets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Outside Butler. Lets it go from 11. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Butler's got 5.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Şengün with a screen on Curry. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, and they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Lewis sets the pick for Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Pass to Thompson. Here he goes. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Butler. He's covered by Eason. Butler, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Şengün. He has 6. Eason finds Finney-Smith. Şengün passes to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
He's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Lewis, left side. Pass to Cole. Outside Curry. Shot to stop the run. Eason grabs the board.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Thompson with the bucket.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Curry passes to Butler. They set the screen. Pass to Cole. It's Martin on the wing. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Şengün, good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Warriors trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And stolen by Eason. And it's Houston on the break. They kick it out to Green. Here's the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's Cole. Şengün covering, and it's blocked by Şengün. Here's Coles. The second chance effort. Misses the layup.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Lewis outside. Butler passes to Lewis. And there's the drive, and it's blocked by Şengün.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 19. Pass to Şengün. Plays it up and banks it in. Şengün's got 12.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's an 18-point game. Outside Butler. Knocked loose. Back to Curry. To the paint. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Freak comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Green. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Eraser. Draymond Green comes in for Lewis. Podziemski, he's checked in for Martin. And Rainman subbed in for Curry. And so Butler nails both of them. Rockets leading by 14. Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Podziemski. Still scoreless. At the elbow, Green. 1:31 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Butler. And it's blocked by Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hield's checked in.
Buddy Hield.
Long range from the inbound. That's it, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Shepard after the Warriors pick up 3. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Shepard. Thompson's got 24 points. Warriors trail by 16. 54 seconds left here in the second. Here's Podziemski. No good from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one goes in. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. At the elbow, Green. Back to Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Houston leading by 15. And here's Thompson. 24 points for him. Over to the wing. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. They get it again.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we play like that, so we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Houston Rockets.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Warriors trail by 15. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Martin is out there with Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Lewis. And it's Coles in at the 5, down low. Great open look there. Lewis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Thompson with it. And here's KD for 3. And Coles pulls it down. Coles got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Warriors shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Curry dishes to Butler. Pass to Martin, who is outside. 4 on the shot clock. A floater, and it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Rockets leading by 12. Outside, Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Lewis passes to Butler. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Banks. Şengün kicks to Banks. A 3-ball. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. That free throw, no good. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game. He
hits the second from the line. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Curry. He has 5. Outside Martin. Here's Butler. Back to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. Over Durant. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets leading by 16. Green kicks to Banks. Pass to Durant. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Alperen Şengün.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 19. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lewis against Banks. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Releases from the wing and drills it. Butler's got 9.
You know, Butler's really developed that jump shot over time. Just an incredibly lethal shooter.
Banks passes to Şengün. Thompson outside. Green kicks to Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Thompson. And Coles pulls it down. Coles got 7 rebounds in the game. Lewis outside. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Green. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. The 3. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
He's a tough matchup inside. Şengün can body you or he can finesse you.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. The Rockets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Şengün hits them both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, fans, it's Facecam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Keep on dancing.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lewis kicks to Butler. It's Martin on the wing, guarded by Green. Martin dishes to Butler. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Pass to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And the second free throw, good. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And he nails the third.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Outside for Martin. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 19. Outside Banks. Houston moving the ball around. Outside Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game where he struggled up there.
That's good from Durant.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Durant hits them both. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Outside, Martin. And Lewis has it in the corner. Outside, Butler. Pass to Martin. He lobs it up.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Banks against Martin. Banks passes to Jones. Fires from the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Jones has got 5 points so far. Warriors trail by 21. Outside, Martin. Back to Curry. Outside for Lewis. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Durant for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Rockets.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
KD finds Green. Durant deciding where to go with it. Pass to Banks. 6 to shoot for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Lewis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tari Eason's checked in for Kevin Durant. The Warriors also with a sub. Rain Man's checked in for Stephen Curry. Here's Rain Man. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Lewis. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Green. Jones for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Here's Jones. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Eason, the screen. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Rockets ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Rockets, Trey Jones. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Clint Capella. Freak comes in for Magician. And Shepard subbed in for Jalen Green. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Eraser. Draymond Green comes in for Butler. Fields checked in for Lewis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Martin. Pass to Eason. Back to Jones. Now here's Bledsoe. The tray. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Podziemski with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Rain Man, defended by Jones. Here's Avanti. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now Shepard. Pass to Jones. Inside, here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Hield with the bucket.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here's Jones. 9 points in the game so far. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Taking a look here at numbers for Bledsoe. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And that one falls for Jones.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Podziemski. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's Jones following the basket by Buddy Hield. Smith surveying the D. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Finney Smith.
And so it's Houston with it. Nice shot by Smith.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Here's Rain Man. Pass to Hield from outside the arc. The rebound by Shepard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Finney Smith with it. Still yet to score. Bledsoe outside. Beyond the arc. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rain Man. Pass to Podziemski. Puts up a deep 3. Rockets with the rebound. Bledsoe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Shepard. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. It's stolen by Eason. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. To the inside. Here's Smith. Off target at the rim.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Hield can't hit. The Rockets shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith outside, takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Podziemski. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bledsoe. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Bledsoe's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Podziemski, count it. He has 5. Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 5. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Buddy Hield. First personal foul. At the line for your Rockets, Bledsoe. 2 shots.
That's good from Bledsoe. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Warriors shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Rain Man passes to Hield. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Second team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Hield. And here's Thompson. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Amen Thompson. Magician is out there with Durant. Then there's Shepard. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now, here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Banks from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Clint Capella comes in for Kevin Durant. Prince is checked in for Shepard. And Trey Jones subbed in for Amen Thompson. Then for the Warriors, Peyton, he's checked in for Martin. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Rain Man. And he makes both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Rockets. Down low, here's Prince. And Prince with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And here are the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. Green with a screen for Lewis. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Rockets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Prince. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lewis outside. There's the drive. The rebound by Prince.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Adams' shot is off. Peyton left side. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Jones. To the paint. He's looking for Prince and finds him. And the dunk by Prince.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that one drops for him. Lewis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Prince with it. Capella with a screen on Payton. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the three. The Rockets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Banks kicks to Prince. Pass to Capella. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Here's Jackson Davis, following the score by Houston. To the middle. Lewis down low. Banks is there. They grab their own miss. Pass to McLaughlin. Green with a screen on Jones. Here's McLaughlin. No good with the triple. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. It's Jones on the wing, covered by Payton. Jones, no luck. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's McLaughlin. Inside, here's Lewis, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Prince. Pass to Capella. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Lewis gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Banks. Prince outside. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Scooped up. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the way.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Houston. Here's Lewis. The rebound by Steven Adams. For Houston, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 10 points in the quarter.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Here's Jackson Davis. Adams defending.
Houston foul. Clint Capella. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Trace Jackson Davis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Steven Adams, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Banks. Jackson Davis hits them both. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Prince. Capella sets a screen for Prince. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's McLaughlin. Healed outside. Now Jackson Davis. Shoots over Capella. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. The Rockets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Finney-Smith kicks to Jones. Pass to Prince. Jones with the screen on Payton. 5 on the clock, and it's Prince penetrating. That one drops for him. Prince has got 12 points in just the second half.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now Jackson Davis. Here's Hield. It's deflected. Prince looking around, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and the dunk by Eason.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Hield, shoots the three, and he's good on the three ball.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now here's Prince. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Then for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Jordan McLaughlin. On the free throw, no good.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Here's Podziemski. Back to Butler. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Podziemski, defended by Jones. Green taking his time here. Good on the triple. Hield's got 13 points in the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
It's Jones on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Down low, here's Eason. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside, Jones. To the inside. Lets it go with the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Podziemski with it. Now Jackson Davis. Hield outside. Green kicks to Hield. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Jones the pass to Finney-Smith. Eason with it. Pass to Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
First free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Tari Eason. Magician comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Shepard. Different look here for the Warriors. The Erasers checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Lewis comes in for Draymond Green. Martin's checked in for Hield. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. No good on the second free throw. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Banks. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Eraser. Green comes in for Butler. Hield's checked in for Martin. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry.
One shot.
You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Capella against Green. Pass to Podziemski. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. And really deep through that time. Hield's got 16 here in the second half.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here's Jones. Outside, Green. Katie with it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Sengun.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Here's Podziemski. Healed outside. A three-pointer, no good. Houston's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Picked by Finney-Smith, and the wide-open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Durant. Got a hand on it. Lewis against Green. Banked in off the glass. Lewis has got 34 points.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Jones. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Durant down low. Guarded by Green. Kept alive. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Jones. Outside Durant. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Davis. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Kevin Durant.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Durant. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
We'll see you again.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We expect big games for you. How do you put together 4 quarters of excellence like tonight?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. I'm not trying to force anything. Just take what the defense gives me and be aggressive.
Yeah, you set the tone tonight and got the win. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Alperen Sengun.